The cosmos judged humanity harshly. To the Xylosians with their whisper-quiet rituals, humans were sonic disruptors. To the aquatic Kelvarth, their landbound clumsiness was comedy. But judgment froze when his name surfaced. Mo, no surname, no clan markers. A ghost with a title that echoed in treaty halls and pirate dens alike, the Protector. His dedicated frequency, Channel 9 Shi, was galactic myth. The Vyashin warlord who tested this? His dreadnought vanished mid-transmission. Only debris remained. The UERF Odyssey's demise became cautionary lore, 126 scientists vaporized by Krelian plasma torpedoes. 9 pods escaped. Mo's? Grazed by asteroid DH-447, its trajectory altered by cosmic billiards. For 37 days, he rationed oxygen watching colleagues' frozen faces. Rescue came from silver-skinned saviors, Garanthil scientists en route to study Kepler-14's crystal forests. Their disgust at violence was palpable. Offered repatriation, Mo requested asylum under false pretenses. The IT specialist hid his true nature, Archangel-class hacker, ranked number 3 in Sol Systems' shadow registry. After 2 years in their care and them witnessing his academic curiosity, the Gorenthils were very pleased with Mo. They knew that he was seething with vengeance, but had observed and tested him enough to trust that he was not one to abuse any power he had. After all, he was a master hacker and could have hacked their knowledge base if he wanted to, but he opted to earn their trust and make allies rather than enemies. They agreed to help build a ship for him so he could return to Earth. He submitted his designs, which they marveled at. His innovative hull design used their signature energy-absorbing nanolayers on the hull coating that absorbed almost all of energy from an enemy's weapon fire and redirected the absorbed energy to his plasma cannons. It was a unique method to both preserve energy within the vessel and use defense as a fence, strictly for self-defense, naturally. Mo programmed the ship, Nomad's AI himself, and named it Eiyuu, inspired by his childhood superhero idol, Green Lantern Hal Jordan, who had named his ship's AI by the same name. Mo secretly included multiple protocols in the AI and programmed it not only for navigation, but also with all known military tactics as well as the ship's maintenance protocols. When Nomad launched after 11 months, its farewell ceremony featured poetic speeches about knowledge by the Gorenthils. Mo's silent oath was bloodier. Nomad defied classification. Its Garanthil warp core could fold spacetime, yet its armaments could level continents. The fabrication bay could build anything from coffee makers to planet crackers. Nanorepair systems healed wounds while variable gravity Jim forged Mo's body into a weapon. Mo's vengeance was elegant. No broadsides, no boarding parties. A single comms handshake became digital poison. Krelian pirate Lord Vrax's final transmission, "What sorcery is this?" before his ship tore itself apart. Mo broadcasted Vrax's dying screams across 20 parsecs. The message was clear. Soon, distress calls came, "The Protector, help us." He ended the Zedtari civil war by hacking both fleets into surrender. Freed Minos Prime by turning orbital defenses against occupiers. In 14 months, the Krelian Empire lost 8 worlds. Their propaganda dubbed him the Ghost Scourge. Peace became his enemy. Months without conflict atrophied his purpose. Eiyuu reported galactic tranquility with algorithmic pride, unaware of his crumbling psyche. His sarcastic quips, "I'm bouncing off the walls here," met with literal analysis, no impact tremors detected. The Jim's crushing gravity couldn't replace combat adrenaline. When he ordered a course to Tarko's Miner, it wasn't for supplies, it was to hear another human voice before madness took him. The Stellar Diner was sanctuary. Synth coffee tasted like home. Mary Brown's freckled smile was Earth incarnate. Her Brooklyn accent cracked his armor. They spoke of Terra's oceans, lost sports teams, the absurdity of synth beef. Playing Dr. Marcus the xenogeologist, he probed for instability rumors. Her whisper carried terror, Zoria Prime's rebellion. Krelian's shipping butchers. Her trembling hand brushed his, a touch awakening something beyond vengeance. He left triple credits, unaware of the Krelian informant capturing his image. Reality tore open at Zoria Prime before the warp static cleared. No hails. No demands. Only the crimson hellfire of Admiral Kraz's particle cannons converging on Nomad's position, a kill box perfected through 100 conquests. "They've learned," Mo muttered as the ship shuddered. Nomad's shields flared gold like a dying star, drinking the fury meant to destroy it. For the first time in his crusade, the Protector faced enemies who understood his legend and came prepared. Eiyuu executed evasive pattern armicron with cold precision, spinning Nomad through intersecting kill zones that would have vaporized battleships. War AI. Weapons free. 5 points per engine kill. Mo barked, fingers flying across holographic controls. Crimson beams reflected off Nomad's hull, redirected into precise counterstrikes. A Krelian frigate vanished in a silent flash, first blood to the Protector. Admiral Kraz responded with gravity mines that warped space itself into shimmering death pools. Space-time buckled around them. Support strut screamed as artificial singularities clawed at Nomad's hull. Shields at 87%. Nano-repair systems engaged. Eiyuu reported. Mo grinned savagely. Time to play dirty. Eiyuu, overload the absorption matrix. Give them back their breakfast. Energy capacitors blazed as Nomad became a supernova in waiting. The unleashed energy wave ripped through Kraz formation. 3 cruisers vanished like paper in flame. Debris pinged against Nomad's hull like cosmic hail. Admiral! The demon ships unharmed. A Krelian lieutenant's panic transmission bled through the static. Mo seized the frequency. Still breathing, Kraz. Send more toys. The remaining ships redoubled their assault, but the Protector had tasted their fear. Kraz's flagship lunged in a suicide run, engines blazing critical. Fools move, Mo whispered. Eiyuu! All power to forward shields. Ramming speed. Metal screamed as Nomad's reinforced prow tore through the cruiser's spine. The explosion painted the bridge view screen crimson. When the fire cleared, only twisted wreckage and the distant green jewel of Zoria Prime remained. Silence fell. The Protector had prevailed. As Nomad broke through the clouds, Mo saw what the Krelians had tried to bury, crystal spires rising beside emerald rainforests, their beauty scarred by orbital bombardment trenches. Thousands emerged from bunkers, blue-skinned Zorians with bioluminescent markings weeping as they pointed at the sky. The War Eye's final report echoed in the sudden quiet, all hostile vessels destroyed. Zoria Prime, liberated. The air smelled of ozone and alien blossoms as Mo stepped onto Zorian soil. High Speaker Lyra approached, her robes still dusted with rubble from the bombardment. Protector, she breathed, the word becoming a prayer on her lips. Behind her, a child offered a crystalline flower, its petals shimmering with inner light. For the first time in years, Mo removed his helmet, letting them see the human face behind the legend. They called it the March of Unbroken Chains. Through streets where Krelian war banners still smoldered, Zorians sang in haunting harmonies that vibrated in the bones. Children scattered photon petals that bloomed into temporary constellations underfoot. Mo rode in an open-top vehicle, Lyra at his side naming the scars. That tower held our archives, that plaza was where my daughter. Her voice broke. Mo's hand tightened on the rail. At the feast beneath floating biolights, elders presented Mo with the Sunblade, an ancestral weapon whose plasma edge could cut through starship hulls. We would name you Planetary Guardian, Lyra proclaimed. Mo shook his head, the weapon heavy in his hands. My fight's elsewhere. But as fireworks painted the sky in liquid light, he made a silent vow to the watching stars. Alone in his cabin, Mo watched Zoria's celebrations through the viewport. Eiyuu's alert broke the silence. Priority message, Tarko's Minor. Origin, Mary Brown. Her hologram flickered, one eye swollen shut, but chin high. Mo! They took me to Krasoth prison. Don't come. It's a Tia static swallowed her warning. Mo's fist clenched around the Sunblade's hilt. Outside, fireworks burst like dying stars. Eiyuu. Plot course to Krasoth. Query, rescue parameters? No. His reflection smirked in the dark glass. Hunting parameters.